Welcome to Mr. Woods' Wonderful World of Art, and I'm Mr. Woods. And before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Then locate your magic square, because we're going to add a few extra lines, and this is another awesome how to draw video where I'm going to show you, my friends and subscribers at home, how to draw a fish. Oh yes. So first thing you need to do is get yourself pencil, drawing paper, some Sharpie markers, and then whatever you're going to color with. Crayons, markers, your choice. And I'm going to be doing a little cross between my brush tip markers and watercolor. So round up all those materials and let's begin.
Here's the original magic square, and it was a 3 by 3, and I divided it in half at 1.5 and 1.5, and this was just a note card that I used. And now I'm going to add extra squares. So here we go. Here's my new magic square, and I have 16 boxes instead of the original 4. I'm just going to plop it down, trace around the square, and this is going to be my guide to draw this awesome fish. Now, I've put a mark at each end of the line. I'm going to connect those. Now let's start with the head. Right here in the middle, we're going to come up at an angle, and then it's going to curve. It's going to touch where those lines intersect. And then the body starts up at the top, and it's going to end right at the point at the end. Same thing at the bottom. Once it gets to this line here, it's going to just slightly curve. I'm going to come up, and we're going to add a slight curve to it here just a little bit. Touches the point, slight curve over, and then it's going to come down. So let's add that curve now so you can see it. There's our back fin. Let's add our front fins. We're going to start right here, go straight down, and just across, touch that line, come back up. The one in the back is going to start right here, and it's going to come down, back over. Once it gets to that line, it's going to go up. And then we need a tail. The tail is going to come out from here. And just if those two lines continued on, we would just touch them and form a triangle. There we go. So there's the basic fish drawn out. Let's add a little detail and just kind of fine tune our overall drawing. So we'll add an eye. And I run the eye right on that line. The lip is going to come down and back up. Slight curve here. I'm going to make my eye just a smidge smaller. Then we're going to add some lips. Comes up, kind of an M shape, and then a big curve at the bottom. Nice big fish lips. Have the slight curve around the eye. Add our eyebrow. Bring that eyebrow out a little bit further. Continue with this curve. Then the back fin is going to have that slight curve. Curve down, Curve up, very nice. Come around. Now let's finish out the body here. A little more of a curve at the where the tail is going to connect. He's going to come up, and we're going to finesse this tail out a little bit. Do that to both sides. Right here's the middle. So work yourself back to that spot. This fin here, I'm going to bring it slightly down at an angle. And then the one on the back is going to slightly angle up because it's going to be on the other side. It's a little bit smaller. I like the looks of that. So let's go ahead and outline. Now let's finish up with a little background. Using this line right here, extend it out. And this will be water. This will be the bottom of the pond, lake, river, whatever you're drawing. Some grasses. Maybe a rock here. Some bubbles. I am so pumped about how this turned out. As you can see, I drew the fish out, outlined it, used the brush tip markers to color it in as I added a few details of the brush tip markers. Then I did a flat wash with blue at the top, a little bit of brown, added a few cast shadows and other details, and overall I am amazed at how it looks. And it just started with our magic square. Can you believe that? We plopped that magic square down, traced it, used the lines for the grid just to help us out with the proportion, and bam! We have a fish.
Hey my friends and followers, thank you so much for joining me for another How to Draw video right here at Mr. Woods' Wonderful World of Art. And if you had a fisurific time, hit that like button. Also, ding that notifications bell so you stay up to date on all my awesome art videos. Remember, if anyone can do it, it's you.